Hello guys, welcome to the Austrian Grand Prix. So sorry for the late start today, but we're just in time. We're just finishing up the formation lap, so race should be underway in less than a minute here. Here we go, guys. And they're off. Okay, we got a few guys going wide. We got Williams into the wall. Oh man, Tommy just went all the way down to the back. That's a lot of front wing damage. Alright guys, I think we're good again. Sorry about the disruption on the start. So it was an interesting first lap. We had quite a few incidents, so we now have the safety car out. So we had a lot of position changing on our first lap, so let's see how things are going right now. Alright, so we got Baker Martin in front, we got Sonic in second, we got Max Mallow in third. Okay, so we got a few guys at the back here. We got Tommy, we got Lucky Shade, trying to catch up to the safety car queue right now. Car should be in at least on the next lap at least there, so then we'll get back to racing again. There'll be a lot of weaving going on right now, guys, to keep those tires warm because the race has just started and we're on the safety car already. So there's not much heat built up on those tires as yet. We really don't want them to get in cool because on the restart they're just going to get no traction going back into the race. Again guys, do apologize about missing the qualifying this morning. I think we just got like the last bit of it because I did get on a bit late. So I do apologize about that. I did see very interesting race starts, so hopefully the rest of the race will be as interesting as that start. So yeah guys, this is a pretty interesting track. So it's I think it's about 4.3 kilometers around the track. It's how many turns? I forgot how many turns are on this track. Oh, interestingly, just 10 turns. I actually didn't know that before. I thought probably was about 12 or 15 turns on this track. I mean, I've driven it so many times, but never really counted how many turns I've gone across. Okay guys, so it's safety car in this lap. We should be heading back to racing very soon. Let's see what's going on up in front. We're going to see most of the drivers are going to be trying to close the gap on each other as that safety car goes in to get back to racing here. Okay, they come around the turn there now, guys. And we are back to racing. They just went over the line, so we are good to go. We got Sonic keeping very close to back to back right now, trying to make a move here. Our top three guys are pretty close together. Of course, DRS is not going to be enabled as yet, since we just came out of the safety car regulation. The most important thing on everyone's mind right now is going to be building a gap to the car behind of them. And hopefully we should have a dry race all the way through. A change in weather is never good. It does become as an advantage to some of the drivers sometimes. It depends what's happening in your race for you. Got Selim in the house making a position there. He's trying to make a move. Going on the inside. I think he kept that. But Ard Wanley might be coming back to try and take that position back from him. Let's have a look at how the rest of the field is holding up, because Biltemac does have a 1.1 second lead on Sonic, and another 1.7 seconds is Marshmallow in third. So we got Atmos as one driver out of the race so far. We have 18 drivers remaining, so we got a lot of drivers today, so it should be a really good race. Oh, the Renault's going to take it on the inside. And Philip does make that stick. Gaining him up position there. These guys are going to fight back hard here. I said Lewis does take it back. This is a bit of a high-speed track, guys, but it is not always that easy to overtake and keep it to here. So I see the top four guys the top four are actually building a little gap on each other right now. We still have the midfield pretty close together going. Okay, we got Tommy going there. Oh. Okay, he kept it really good through that corner. That move worked really well for him. He's going for another one. Oh, man. And he just lost it into the grass. Alright, he's back on track going again. But that did cost him quite a few positions there. But it is a chance you take going for these overtakes. You have to be really careful with them. I think someone did go off there just a little bit. Got a yellow flag in sector 3. That should be cleared. We're back to racing that part. Let's see how the front runners are going. There is a bit of gap between them, and they're going to try and build that gap as much as they can. So 10 laps in so far out of 36, going pretty well. Very eventful first lap. Then we went into safety car in lap 2. I think that was Philip just making up another position there. It's always a snap decision trying to decide when to make an overtake, which side you should go for. We have Van Ley in the pits, he's now coming out. Got Giggity going right behind you, Philip right now. Can he catch up to get past? Does seem to be closing in. Oh, getting a little too close there. That actually could have caused a puncture on one of them. You're gonna have to build up that gap again, getting closer and closer to Philip to make that move. Giggity does have some front wing damage. That left panel on the side is missing from his front wing. I'm not sure if Philip has any damage at the moment. It doesn't seem to. We do have Senat in the Red Bull trying to get past Giggity as well here. He could be making it on this move. Let's ride aboard. Let's see what's going to happen here. Oh, Philip just went wide. Senna just got DRS. And that is Philip up another position. Good driving from these guys so far. Oh man. And that's Durant out of this race. So he just got a 3-second penalty. Did have a little high view for that incident. That's Philip in the pits. He's out. We got Tommy on not a 3-second time penalty. So we got P1 to P4 are still the same. We got Bertomat, we got Sonic, Marshmallow, and Slim. I don't think either of these 4 guys have pitted as yet. No, they have not. So our top 6 so far has not pitted along with Lewis. Interestingly enough, P1, P2, that's Sonic and Bertomat, they have 13 lap old tires, but it's soft. So Marshmallow started on the mediums, and he as well is 13, so he should be able to go much longer than Sonic and Bertomat. So let's see how that goes. Got lap 14 on hards, probably going to the end on those, maybe, we'll see. How well this goes depends how the tire life of these cars are on this track right now. I think I am starting to see a bit of drizzle right now. So it does look like we might be having some rain here, which would make these guys want to start rethinking some pit strategies here for those who have not pitted as yet. It's always interesting when the rain comes into play for a race. You never know what's going to happen. Pit too early or pit too late and you are in trouble. So these guys are going to have to just keep monitoring the grip level on their tires. I also watch a live for those who have not pitted as yet. I see we do have someone already on the inters. Slim on inters, but how is that going for him? Let's have a look. Does he have grip? Does not seem to have very much grip on inters, so it is not time for that as yet. I think he might have made a mistake pitting that early for the inters. Okay, so he definitely is having some trouble getting grip out there right now. I think he might be going back into the pits or going with it. Okay, he's going with it. He's sticking with it. He's just sticking it out, and hopefully everyone else probably gets this wrong and he'll get back some positions up here. Because we did have him in 4th. Monitoring tire grip is quite important on this one, guys, because you really got to keep a track of it to know exactly when to switch on to the intermediate tires for light rain. I would assume it is a little too early for that, so I think Salim did make a little bit of a mistake there, because there's not gonna be much grip going into corners or braking and getting out of the corners fast enough for this. So I'm not sure how well this is gonna pay off here, guys. Currently we got Biltonati in P1, Max Malo P2, Sonic P3, Sonat P4, Giggly P5. Oh, Giggly just went down to P6. Is he in the pits? Yes, he is, and he's going on to inters as well. Okay, it's really starting to calm down now. I can see why Selim decided to stay out. So are these tires going to hold up? Let's go back to Selim, see how he's holding up now. I think he's starting to really get some grip now. So who knows, guys, maybe I was wrong, but I think this was a lap to actually do the pitting for the intermediate tires. It does also depend on how fast this rain is coming down. But I don't think he had much grip going on that first lap that he did with the inters. But he does seem to have a lot of grip going now. So let's be hopeful, guys, that he can make it back places and get back his position again. But he seems to be going really well so far. So we got quite a few cars on the inters right now. Let's see how other drivers are doing with it. So we got Giggly taking it really easy on the corner right now. Also, guys, seeing that the rain hasn't come down that hard as yet, it is still possible that your dry compound could still have traction on this track. It does prove to be problematic though if it is raining in one part of the track and it's not raining in another part of the track. So I can, I guess, have a 5-second penalty for exceeding track limits. Sonic is now in P1, 16 laps for those tires. We are under safety car. So my apologies about that, guys. We did miss the incident that caused the safety car, but we are going under safety car regulations again. Now this is going to be a bit of a pickle. So who has not pitted as yet? Are they going to pit now, or are they going to wait? What are they going to do? Let's see. So we got two guys in pit. We got Tommy and Lewis in the pits right now. Lewis just went on inters. So we still got quite a few drivers going on the dry compound tires. A very limited of drivers are on the inters. So these guys are just testing exactly what's going on. I think the guys on the dries are gonna be looking to try and find out how other drivers on inters are doing. Is there enough grip for it or not? So we got Sonic in first right now. So how long is he gonna stay here? His tires are soft and they're 17 laps old. So he really needs to decide whether he's gonna pit under the safety car regulation or gonna wait a few more laps after the safety car has gone in to switch over to those inters when it gets wet enough. I'm not sure what the weather forecast was for this race, guys, if there was like a partial rain, if this rain is going to be heavy or light, but we will find out. It is drizzling light at the moment on the track. Alright, so a safety car in this lap and we only have one driver left on the inter tires, so let's see what's going to happen here because this might prove to be a little problematic if the rain does decide to come down harder right now. And we are about to go back to racing. Alright, I think Sonic is having some trouble finding grip right now. Those tires are 19 laps old. I see a lot of wobbling and he's now down into P3. Now what is interesting, I want to see how well these inters are holding up in the weather right now because it is not raining hard enough for the inters, but it does have some grip. Then again, guys on the dry compound are having trouble keeping it stable around turns right now. So I'm guessing it's a bit half and half. Someone has spun. Sonic is in the pits. Let's see what compound he's changing on to. I think he is serving his 5-second time penalty. Okay, I think he just went on to mediums. So I really don't think the rain is that hard enough for these guys to need inters, so because everyone is now back on a dry compound tire. Yep, definitely has enough grip for that. So Sonic did come out back, he is in 10th, he's gonna try to make up some places to get back P1. That's gonna be his aim right now. We have Philip in 12, we have Giggity change to medium compounds now. Let's see, I think he might be having some more grip than on the intermediates. Okay. Yellow flag, sector 2 and 3, someone went wide, that's a Haas going wide. He is in the Haas going wide. Okay, I think he's back on track now. Probably just lost a little traction going into that turn. That first turn is a killer going through sometimes. It is not always easy trying to avoid the car going wide, but you do have to try to avoid penalties. Yeah, lap 14 and Van Lee fighting it out in front of Shade. So these guys are really fighting for these positions right now. Every point counts right. Oh man, we got guys going right here. I think there is reduced traction on the track right now. The lap 14 going all over the place in front here. I think Shade is just taking it really careful with that braking going into that turn. You'd rather hold the position than run into the back of lap 14 or just have the car spin on him. We gotta be really careful right now with these kind of conditions on track. What these guys are going. So we got Mark Snado in P1, Bilton in P2, lap 14 in P3, we got Shade in P4. We got, oh man, did he lose a piece of front wing on that? Oh. Okay, there goes the front wing for Shade, and Van Lee is out of the race. Shade will be going back to the pits. Van Lee is out. So that's going to be 4 drivers we have lost so far in this race, guys, out of 19. And it's been an interesting race so far. Another safety car, guys. So this is our 3rd safety car in this race so far. And who says a race is not interesting in the wet? It always is. And we're not even to the point of intermediates as yet, but there is a lot of reduced traction on the track. So going for an overtake route right now is risky, but you do have to try and make up positions as much as you can. So everyone is gonna try and catch up to the safety car right now. We have a few guys pitting. So Shade is back. Okay, so Shade is in 7, going in the pits right now. I think he probably is coming out. Let's see what's going on in the pits. Okay, so Shade is in the going for the pits right now. Does he switch to? Yes, he does. He is switching. Oh, he's switching to intermediates. At least I think that's what I saw. Or was that softs? Because the color just keeps changing when it's in the pits. I think he did change to soft though. Yeah, those are soft. I don't know why each was red and went to green and went back to red. So I was confusing the pits what's happening sometimes. Same happens when I'm playing. It happens like that sometimes. You go in, you set it to change like say from soft to medium, and it's choosing a different color, and when you come out it has a fire color. So still under the safety car, guys. Probably about a lap and a half more to go, and then we will go back to racing again. So this is definitely not good for anyone who is barely having traction, because your tires are going to start to get cold, especially driving this slow under the safety car. And guys are going to be like, come on safety car, drive. It's not fast enough for some of them. The tires are